valuation. Minimum, Pillai sir, it can go even higher. It can go, Vishwanath sir, it can go even higher. So your question should not be on that 10, 20, 30%. Mistake kya karte hai aap, Sushil sir, is when I come to you and say, okay, I know, Sushil sir, I'm doing your projections. In the next 3 years, you will grow at 20%. Sushil sir will say, okay, Mr. Menon, I don't think I'll grow at 20%. I'll grow at 25%. Arey, sir, ye baat hi nahi karna hai aapko. Sanjay sir, you should not even talk about this. You should say, okay, that's okay. You are saying supernormal growth rate. First 3 years, you will grow at this. Okay, let me just rub this and focus on, I'm open for 3-stage discussions also, but I want to talk about 2-stage. I'm open for any discussion. By this time, you would have made out. Right? I want to say, forget all this 7 years. Aap mujhe batao, what is stable growth rate? Because please understand, any model, when you say a supernormal growth rate, maybe say 0 to 7 years. What is a stable growth rate? How far are you using it? You are using it, but the growth rate, that growth rate that you are using, Vishwanath sir, is from 7th year to infinity. This you are not understood, because this is important. This is the first 7 years. This stable growth rate you will take from 7 years to infinity. Because the basics of valuation is build to run. And Sanjay sir, what are we calculating? Saraf sir, we are calculating what is known as perpetuity value. Sorry. Perpetuity value. Right? You're calculating what is known as perpetuity value. Please, doesn't matter. You can take 0 to 7, you can take 0 to 5. What matters is from that period till infinity, what is the value coming in? I would love to take any repetitions, any questions, because now I would like to give you, after we have said this, right? Any questions, please?
With the sustainable profits?
Absolutely, sir. Sir, what sustainable is one thing, senior. The better way of putting it is, the valuation is captured like this, sir. Capture hi aisa karte hai. We capture it, let's say 0 to 7. And senior, this 7 to infinity period, we don't keep projecting. Karte hi nahi hum log projection. Usko ek value डाल के इधर डालते हैं. Absolutely. Then what you are saying is, that value will give you that sustainable profits from 7th year to infinity. So, that one figure that we are capturing is, right, that, yes sir, that one figure that you are capturing is one which will sustain you from 7th year to infinity. Sir, again,
all parameters same.
Absolutely. Keeping most of the parameters same.
That is acceptable in the market as stable.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
How it is connected to terminal value part of
I'll definitely, sir. Just now I'll show you the formula for terminal. I just thought it is something new. Sanjay today would be doing it, something new for some of you. So I just thought any questions would be welcome. फॉर्मूला याद कर रहे हैं क्या आप? मैं बताता हूँ, 2 मिनट में बताता हूँ. अभी पूछना है? After that? Sure, definitely. Any questions? Always a pleasure. Any questions at this juncture? I'm sorry I'm repeating for a second time, but I'm very impressed here. Normally there are a lot of colleagues ask me a lot of questions on this, and I invest. Any discussion is an investment. I discussed this for 10 minutes, so this is going on very well. In fact, sir never asked. He told me an observation. Thank you. Please note, whether you project from 0 to 5, 0 to 7 is immaterial. What you should focus is the terminal value calculation, because that is the value which is going to come from as if you are running your company till perpetuity, till infinity. So what's the formula? Now I think, thank you, very happy. You colleagues are really taking it well. What is the formula? The formula for terminal value is next year's cash flow. Next year's cash flow, excuse me, terminal value for nth year is next year's cash flow divided by R minus G. Divided by R minus G. So now you would ask me questions here. you would ask me questions. Yes, sir, here, Sanjay sir. Please note, right, this R is what is known as cost of funds. Sanjay sir, which people like me, Ganesh ji, would call it as, right, WACC. Yes, weighted average cost of capital. We will talk about WACC in detail post lunch. As of now, please remember it as cost of funds. We will start with WACC. Post lunch we have to discuss. Sanjay sir, again, dear friend, sir, this G is nothing but stable growth rate. I like that. That's good. Terminal growth rate. Very good. Sarab sir, this is what you were saying. You are assuming that 7th year onwards वो sustain 5%, 6% वो growth उतना ही होगा. 0 to 7 year supernormal growth rate. उसके बाद it will grow steadily at a sustainable growth rate. Excuse me, this is your formula. So if you are saying Vishwanath sir, you want to calculate the terminal value as on the 7th year. So it will be terminal value as on the 7th year will be equal to free cash. I'll show you everything. If you want, we can work together also. I have no problems. Right? The model is to be given to you all. Right? Is the 8th year's cash flow divided by R minus G, where R, right, where R is nothing but cost of funds minus G is stable growth rate. I have a question for you all before I take questions, and I want to repeat it for dear Sanjay sir. Sir, I just defined the formula for terminal value, which I am sure you are aware, is next year's cash flow, free cash flow. So free cash flow for the next year divided by R minus G, where R is nothing but cost of funds, G is nothing but stable growth rate. Can somebody tell me what should be the value of stable growth rate? G value should be what for stable growth rate value? Industry growth rate.
Industry overall should be normally the growth rate of the economy of that particular country.
Industry growth rate is a very good answer, which you can use for supernormal growth rate. So for a supernormal growth rate, right, very good. You can take your industry growth rate. You can add a plus or minus 3%, 4%, 5% depending on your company's growth rate, which is more a function of your past and industry growth rate. But stable growth rate, the maximum value of stable growth rate should be the Indian economy's growth rate. So what we have technically is, when we do valuations for Indian companies, that G in that formula, we take it as that G in that formula, sir, we take it as max 5 to 6%, maybe a 7%, which is where, because see, India is a developing country, so we are used to these growth rates. So हम लोग क्या करते हैं, sir, we go back and we say 7%, ये तो growth rate हो ही रहा है. But please note, why I said 5 is, sometimes, you have to also realize that it is a growth till perpetuity, the near long time horizon. So some people say we can't keep growing at 7%. Yeah, somewhere we have to slow down. So we'll take 5, 6%. What is important for my colleagues who are handling global assignments is, if you are using it for developed economics, you would have to use a G of a developed economy growth rate, which is roughly in the range of 2 to 3%. Thank you very much for nodding. So constant fight. Wärtsilä, right, and me. Fight with, right, they are dear colleagues. Kamble sir is very clear. अरे allow नहीं करेगा 5%, 7%. Sir, क्यों नहीं allow करेगा? Sir, we are acquiring a Bangalore-based company. वो सब, you are very good, Mr. Menon. वो सब ठीक है. But I have to take this report and give it to my, right, my boss who is sitting down there. It is an MNC, multinational company, and he looks at it and he says, G इतना नहीं होना चाहिए. G should be 2 or 3%. Please get this right. A developed economy, they are used to 2, 3%. My request to you all is, you will have to put your foot down and say, excuse me, we are looking at India, and Indian growth rates today are much higher, much higher than a developed economic growth rate. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to give it to at 2 or 3%. It's going to come in at 5%. Why this difference? Please understand why this difference. because this is minus G and you are subtracting G. Thank you. Even if you take this as, let's take this as 15, rather than saying 15 minus 2%, 15% minus 2%, it makes sense to say 15 minus 10%. Because the moment you say 15 minus 10%, right, 15 minus 5%, you will get 10% here. And lower the denominator, I don't need to tell you all this, you are all so good. Lower the denominator, greater the value. Having said this, that's for you, sir. You want higher valuation because you are valuing your company. If you are acquiring somebody else's company, and then you are looking at acquiring a global target, right, like my respected colleagues there, then you should look at that economy's growth rate. For you all who are acquirers here, my request is, if you are acquiring targets in developed countries which today are up for sale, my request is use that economy's growth rate.
Even after post-acquisition, when we are combining the balance sheet P&L statement, we use that country's growth rate, not ours.
Yeah, very nice question, Ganeshji. Then you should, good question. Then you should not take either developed or developing. It should be a mixture, somewhere in an intermediate value. Your growth rate is going to get affected because that country, he is going to continue his operations in that country. वो economy बढ़ना ही नहीं वाला है. So you will not say, I'll take 5. देखिए, you are buying an asset. When you are buying an asset, the idea is to, right, take it as lower as possible. There you will say 2%. In fact, I would suggest you put 2% because he is used to that 2% growth rate. But when you do your internal discussions, remember that obviously you will go at more than 2% because you are taking an amalgamated case here. One sec. Yeah, sure. Please, Vishal sir.
To add on to that, the question is that amalgamation, is it a contribution
Sorry.
of how much revenues which
Absolutely.
or is it a combination of how much like
One sec. He is polite to put it as a question. I'm taking it as a noting. Yes, you have to say which business sources comes from what percentage.
top line contribution in
Sir,
determining the weights?
very nice question. Very nice question. All your things now should start in terms of NOPAT. Please keep asking. I'm so happy. Right? Don't look at only top line or bottom line. Talk in terms of NOPAT. Please.
I have a question. We have, as we have calculated the terminal value using this formula, many times terminal value is calculated as a multiple of EBITDA. So is that an appropriate method?
I knew you were going to ask. Very wrong method.
Very wrong method.
Because then you are, I'll tell you why. So sorry, I know why some of my friends do it. They are combining two methods, DCF as well as relative multiplication. And see, when you take a multiple, you're going with the current multiple in the market. My request, Ganeshji, is you work this out, do a DCF, and then you come in with your multiples. Like एक बार आपको EV मिल जाएगा ना यहाँ से, I'll answer this. Some of you all may not follow. I promise, right? I'll explain to everybody in detail by the third session. But I want to answer him straight away. यहाँ से EV आ जाएगा ना, then you take EV by EBITDA multiple for reporting.
EV by EBITDA multiple
For reporting. But please don't calculate terminal value using a multiple method. I don't bring it to the public. I know whom you are referring to. It's wrong practice. I know many of it. One sec, sir. Many of these senior consultants are doing it. Sir, you can't, फिर उसमें क्या है? You are combining two methods here. वो नहीं होना चाहिए. ये अलग से, Prasanna sir, 1 second. You calculate this separately. Find out your enterprise value using this formula. Right? And then you do EV by EBITDA multiple. So then you are saying I'm paying 10 million for a company whose EBITDA today is only, right, 2 million. So I'm paying a multiple of 5. That you can talk to people. But in your calculations, you have to go back and do this. Very nice question. Sir?
No, that is okay, but in the market today, the talk is okay, what is the EBITDA multiple that is this company being valued in this industry?
Which should be done, yeah, very correct, sir. Which should be done after you do your DCF. So once you do your DCF, Prasanna sir, you'll get your EV, then you divide